welcome into another weekly blog video. It's a fantastic, fabulous Friday night. We'll redo the intro, I promise. We'll redo it. Yeah. You just cut it right here. All right, we're going to get into it. Weekly blog. It's the Cloak of Dormammu. It's Friday, June 6th. No matter what time you're watching this video, that's when we recorded it. Live on twitch.tv/OGDiamondDave. Let's go over and talk about a couple things. What we like to say, a recurring thing. Do your stuff. Do your stuff. That's what we're going to do. Do your stuff. Oh, this video has already gone to heck in a handbasket very quickly. So we've got some pretty fun stuff. We got all the way going from June 7th in through June 13th. We've got Freedom Spire. We've got the Harbinger Week 6, which will kick off next Monday for me at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, including a new war event. This is pretty cool. So we got 25 this past week. We get another 25 here. It looks to me like there might be a couple of these rotating, if I had to guess, because we've already had 2, and we like to give out shards in that nice 100 round number. I have no idea, but hey, maybe if we let everybody know and we really enjoy these, we'll see 2 more of them. I don't know. It's just my guess. I'm totally guessing. Got a leaderboard coming up. Not gonna lie, as somebody who participates in leaderboards, I'm a little frustrated with this. If you're participating in leaderboards, let me know how it is down in the comments. We used to have a pretty strict schedule. On, off from week to week when it came to leaderboards. We just got off the tails of a 2-week leaderboard. We've only had 1 week off, and now we're right back to another leaderboard event. Let me know in the comments down below. How do you feel? I'm indifferent right now. I'm a little like, I don't want to get into a world where I'm 2 weeks on, 1 week off. That's going to be a little bit more expensive. I get we're all trying to maximize our profits, but our household's got to maximize our profits too. So that'll be an interesting one to keep our eyes on. Hey, are we going to get in this thing now where we are going to go from 26 leaderboards to 30, 42 leaderboards a year, something like that? I don't know. What's the math work on that for you guys out there? I don't know. 42 would be too many. It's 30 something. You can do the math, right? 2 on, 1 off, 2 on, 1 off, yada, yada. There you go. Hyperion Strike Pass. Okay. Shadow King Trials coming back. Okay, great. All these things are good. I didn't get Hyperion all the way up, so I might be considering this. I might be considering that. We'll have to see. Battle World comes back next week. Be ready and be prepared for Battle World. I'm super excited about that. That'll be an enjoyable breakup of the day. I'll get to sim some other things instead of just simming raids on a daily basis. Cannot wait for that. But I don't know. Battle World's kind of neat. On my smaller accounts, it's definitely not autoable, right? So I think that the folks who do look at this and look like it's a full auto world, they've got heavily invested rosters, and guess what? We get to save some time. My smaller accounts, I got to play the nodes, right? I can't just go in there and press auto. So let me know in the comments below. Are you pressing auto throughout your battle world? Is your alliance doing the maximum difficulty for your roster to thrive? Or are you just overly invested in your character so much that you're simming right through it? I don't blame it. I don't blame you. That's what I did on my main. And then June 12th, it looks like that should be, that's 10 days after? Yeah, it was the second for Helverine. We got on June 12th, 10 days later, the hood becomes available. Super, super awesome character. Really, really excited that they've even made some little changes to the tweaks, which came out about 2.5 hours ago, live on the site, which we'll cover here towards the end of this video. So I will be looking to pick that up right away. If you are listening to other content creators and they say it is totally skippable, feel free to take their advice, especially if you're in my Cosmic Crucible bracket. Feel free to take their advice. I'm not skipping it. I like to compete in CC. I like to have all the tools at the necessary levels to compete with my level of competition. That is what I need to do to stay at my level of competition. And that's what I plan on doing. And I'm excited for it. So Quasar Mystical Relic Tune, Week 2 event. Yep, we get it. We got it. We got it. Yep. We just talked about that. Null will be coming out from Battle World. Can't wait for that. 310 shards available this month, all throughout the month of June. Make sure you're doing everything you can to maximize your use of Quasar. Quasar is one of the strongest characters in the game, especially in war. Can you imagine? We were just kind of talking a little bit right before I started recording this about spending on characters and leaderboards and things like that. And now this free-to-play character that everybody gets access to crushes your biggest and baddest mythics. It's pretty incredible. I have to say, I don't hate it, even though I am spending on all those things. I do like the fact that there are characters and counters out there for those things. And they're kind of well available for mostly the entire community, as long as you're getting in there and you're active each and every day. Obviously, if you've got a brand new account, you're going to struggle through some of these milestones. I get that. But for the most part, this is widely available for the majority of players, regardless whether you're free to play or, or spending on the game. So I think it's exciting. I'm super ecstatic for that. Make sure you do your stuff. That's very important. Do your stuff. It's that simple. Okay. And in here, we got, again, Harbinger Week 6. Yep, we get it. So there's some more things. Here's all the things you have to do in specific. This will be in your command center. Do yourself a favor. Go look at the command center. Go check the command center. It's a lot easier than remembering what's on the block. A lot easier. Like we said, again, another 25 Songbird shards and an Alliance milestone. Looking good. Look at this. I like this. We can do any war battles is what it looks like. Use Star Gems across Cosmic Crucible. Absolute A-Force in war on offense or defense. That's what we're talking about. We love that. This is going to be table stakes. This pretty much happens each and every week anyway. We're good to go. I'm cool. I'm cool with it. I'm totally cool with it. The Accursed Reigns earn Accursed Diamond Orbs. Okay. So we saw this, right? We've seen this with the Thunderbolts. We saw this with the Hercules. I don't love this system. As somebody who is used to going on leaderboards to get my diamonds, right? And as somebody who likes the more guaranteed, I'm going to get a 3 diamond if I do certain things, I hate randomness. I do not like randomness in the game. I don't like it in any way, shape, or form. I am not a fan of random, friends. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. That turns me off a little bit. I'll get it figured out. We'll see how it goes. But I don't love the random. I get that you also get some currency to buy the diamonds and things like that. So I'm holding out, strict judgment right there. But we've seen it now. My Thunderbolts already. I'm lacking some diamonds on them. I'm lacking some diamonds. I just can't get lucky with the pulls. So hate that we're looking at that, and there's no other additional ways for that. I do know that later on down the line, guess what? We can use some of our intel to potentially move that right on down the line. If it could start with Vigilante, I assume it will move into Thunderbolt since they were released afterwards, but we'll get to that in just a second. Super excited for the folks who need Shadow King Diamonds still. Congratulations. You've got a chance with your Diamond Orbs. Again, I'm happy I bypassed that a long time ago, and it was gone. So, yep, we got it. Yeah, there they are. Same thing, same way. Don't love that. All right, Hood. Here comes the Hood. Obviously, we're going to have offers. We're going to have Power Core Orbs, etc. Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Same stuff. Look, if you're a brand new player to the game and you're watching my content, you're probably like, this guy stinks. So super sorry if you're a brand new player. We are definitely more focused towards the end game and kind of what it means and things of that nature. So, yeah. If you're unsure what a Power Core Ore is and whether or not you should core for a character, I can tell you this. You want the newest and latest and greatest characters out there, period. So whatever you can do to get your hands on them, that's the most important thing. You don't want to skip characters. Skipping characters is the fastest way to get your account left behind. Quasar Red Star event ends soon. Yep, we know that. Obviously, Red Stars and Diamond availability update. This is what I was talking about earlier. So I've seen some interesting opinions on this so far in the couple hours that this has been released. Soon be changing, updating how Red Stars and Diamonds are available for the latest characters. Beginning with Vigilante Team, instead of going to the Elite Store for direct Red Star and Diamond promotions, they will go into the Chapter Store and will be acquired using Chapter currency. So, what I have a question on this Red Star, does that mean they're no longer going to be in the orbs and we pull them like we always do? Is that going to be a big problem and a challenge? I'm super curious. The fact that it will always be in the Intel Store is important. And I definitely want to absolutely consider that. I have a feeling I'm going to be using my intel to make sure I get these diamonds. I have a feeling like G20 is still available for me in other areas of the game, and it might not be for others, so that might still be a good recommendation for you. The diamonds, again, I hate random. I hate rolling. I hate diamond orbs. I hate all that stuff. I don't like RNG. It's not something I want to live my roster vicariously through the algorithm and the programming of the game, right? I'd like to have more control over that. So I think for me, I'm going to really be focused on this change, really, really focused on it. I've also heard that there's some gripes about like, hey, we've got this other Elite Store and there's too many characters in there and things of that nature. One thing I can tell you this, and this will not be a popular opinion, but it is what it is. The more you take from that store, the less available character pool there is, so the more your good options will show up. That's all I'm going to say about that, right? If we want to sit on 5,000 currency and not use a single bit of it because I don't use those characters, I get it. That's fine. That's your choice. But no, you could take some of that currency and use it to weed out characters you no longer want to see, right? You could do that. That's an option for you. Just letting you know. I know there's a lot of people out there that will not like that opinion, but guess what? I'm just letting you know the functionality of the way the system works. Give it an option. Give it a shot. There's some people out here who don't even see it at all. I'm going to edit this part of the video. Chat, I'm super sorry. I'm ignoring chat. I very rarely ignore chat. I'm very sorry ahead of time. I only do this whenever I'm trying to do like a one-shot video record, so I'm super sorry about that. I will do my best to grow and scroll back up as long as it hasn't gotten too much out of control, and we'll go from there. Just took a quick break to talk to chat. We're back. So this is going to be an interesting change. I got my eyes on it. I'm going to take a look at it very carefully and very closely, but I'm not so negative on it. I like the fact that it's coming to the chapter stores. Right now it's called the Intel Store. If you're unfamiliar, the Intel Store will be replaced with some other store, but in essence, it will always be the chapter store and then the shop credits, the shop stores, right? So it'll always be those two things going forward. That started in May. So looking forward to that. Freedom Spire returns. Can't wait for this. This looks like it's going to be a nice little climb the ranks type area, right? Like a kiln, escape from kiln type thing. Escape the assault, same type of stuff. 58 cells. You got to go up, et cetera, et cetera. If you've never done one of these, let's hit on a couple things real quick. It's super simple. No cooldown character. You could take a character that you just used right into the next one. Health and abilities persist between players and enemies. So guess what? If you run into any issues and you need to restart, you restart the whole thing. They can't be healed. You remain in the same self, losing a battle. You won't drop down. Restarting the run drops you all the way down the floor, right? So there it is. So be careful. Get your back out buttons ready, right? Maybe think about doing this at 2x at times. If you take a questionable fight. But I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. We're going to run through this. We unlocked max results last time. Fully anticipate unlocking max results this time. And break free from as many cells as possible to earn Armory 20 and Armory 19 orbs. I'm excited to look at that and see exactly where that is. It's already started, so we'll probably do a little bit on Twitch right after this. Battle World comes back. Guess what? Null's here. We swapped out Swift Songbird to Swift Helverine. Looking forward to seeing what that node looks like. And then, of course, making sure that we are blitzing for the man in black Null. We got to make sure we blitz. So that's going to hurt. Starting next Monday, more drops. So we've got L4 trading materials. We have 20,000 intel and then 5 Halverine character shards for watching for 3 hours. Only 3 hours on Twitch, but guess what? You'll come for the drops. You'll stay for the fun. You'll have a boatload of enjoyment watching your favorite content creators out there. Or you won't like it, nothing I can do about that. But I urge you to find a content creator you like. We are all different types of content creators. Some of us are super funny. Some of us are super geniuses. Some of us are the whole package. I mean, you know what I mean? All of the different types of creators that you can have out there. Make sure you're finding the right one that you connect with and enjoy. And I'm going to go do some Crucible. Be a good alliance mate. Do your Crucible, okay? There's an alliance milestone right now. If you do your Crucible, it helps out your whole alliance. Bye!